Well, this has been a long time coming, at least for me. So, as you can tell from the title, I kind of made Harry the funniest Sideman to a degree. I'm not here to say I was the first person to say it, but I am definitely confident enough to say that I am the one who pioneered the trend. Trust me, if you knew, you would know. So back in the day, my old channel used to be a compilation channel, and I've talked about this in the other video I made, but for the most part it was either K-pop or Sideman, and Sideman was the one that started to gain some relevancy on my channel. One of the first videos I've ever done, actually the second video I've ever done. These are the 4 parts I've released. I've said this before, but I was never going to be a compilation channel forever. Back then I had this plan where it was like, what if I just do compilations and edits and transition to maybe me, like a transition thing, you know? Not really my best plan. Looking back, I've noticed when Harry did his thing, he was funny, and I feel like some people called him out for it, but it was never really much of a big thing. And then I made the video. I know I'm not the first person to call him the funniest Sideman, but I never really heard anyone say that like in a proper way. Like, people say Harry too funny or something. I made Harry being the funniest Sideman for 12.5 minutes, and it got to 1 million views. And I'm like, oh. The Sideman edits really got me to 20k. Harry's not the only ones that really bopped. It was JJ and Talia being friends or mates featuring Simon, and it was JJ getting pranked for 12 minutes, I think, which got 2 million. Those came later. In terms of Harry, I made 4 of these, and then I got copyright strike by the Sidemen. I'm not gonna say it's obviously the guys themselves. Obviously, there was no way. Sideman, if you're watching this, I don't know if you're still working with this company or not. I don't know. I could be wrong because your own thing is beyond now. But back in the day, I remember, Omnia Media technically had something to do with the Sidemen. And I remember that because I did my research after I started getting striked. Because the first thing I did when it got striked, I'm like, I did email someone in Omnia Media. We went in back and forth, and the end was I'm not gonna get any more strikes because I had 2 at the time, and obviously you get 1 more, you're gone. So basically, I cannot upload any more footage related to Sidemen themselves, like not even a compilation, I didn't or nothing. And after that, okay, delete them all, bye. I'll put them somewhere else later, because I know people can always do that. And so, yeah, I removed them all, and I was like, okay, what now? I tried putting it into another account, what I call like Sideman Family or something. I call them like family, because I know it sounds corny, but it's nice, okay? They're a family. They're the greatest British family of all time. I put a few videos on there. If you somehow do remember these Harry videos, thank you for enjoying them, because I've noticed, and I started to notice shortly after, maybe sometime after the first one, and especially after the second or third one, there have been like a storm. I technically kind of started a trend of Harry being the funniest Sideman.
To be very specific, I also started, in general, the subject blank for number of minutes trend, but for the Sidemen in general, so that's another thing I wanted to add.
And I see, and every time on my recommended, day after day, I see compilation after compilation on my recommended, and I'm like, oh my god, I started something. And it's hilarious, which is funny because no one ever knows where it truly began. No, I don't care about whole credit, I don't care about clout in terms of that. I just feel like it's funny how no one knows the origin of this trend. But here's the thing that really bugs me that I actually don't understand, okay? Every time I try to upload something, for the most part, it just gets removed. Either if it's a strike or a freaking blocked, whatever. Like, honestly, I don't even care if it's monetized, as long as if people don't see it, then I'm removing it. Like, that's the whole point. But the thing is that I've noticed for years now, there's been kind of this weird, random, unfair effect. There was this channel, an old compilation channel, I think it was something related to this title. And I can't find the channel anywhere. And I remember the last time I found it, they had the same effect as me. I started to notice like compilations of Sideman footage, and as soon as something's been happening to me, and I found the channel, they were all gone. Like, the last video that was uploaded was like one from 2016. And this was like a year or 2 after the Sideman channel was officially made. So it was just kind of weird. Meanwhile, I'm noticing a lot of Harry compilations that are viral, which good on them. But the reason why I never really called out on this earlier is because I feel bad because I don't want to have them have the same effect as I did. But now I'm just like, you know what? I have to come out of the closet. No, not in that way. Now, you could say people have heavily edited versions of the footage, but I kind of did almost the same thing with my things. Sideman, I don't know if you and Omnia Media are still a thing, but I'm willing to try one more time. If this gets enough recognition if I'm able to put this on my Prime Edits channel, which I put just random copyrighted material on there, I'm fine. I'll be fine with that. Like, again, I could put these out, and I don't want to be like that guy who's like, I did it first, lol. Maybe the effect is gone. Maybe the unfair treatment, quote-unquote treatment, is gone. Oh, not to mention their reaction channels for Sidemen. And they get nothing. Like, full-on thing. I don't get it. Whatever. But hey, it is what it is. We move. I hope if this video gets enough attention, and spread awareness. But hey, I don't know. Maybe either I might cause a renaissance or recognition, or I might cause a disaster. Let's hope for the best and prepare for the worst. So, you're welcome, Harry. You made the jokes, but I made the trend. I'd love to show all 4 of them. Heck, if you want, I can make all of them into a movie, which I did attempt on the Sideman channel that I attempted to make. It was just gone. It quickly went to like 100. It quickly, I don't know if it's a matter of days or hours, but it quickly went to 100K, and it was like, but blocked. You're out of there. No. Again, it's random, but I know the Harry ones did because they get more traction. So I assume the effect is gone, or Omnimedia has nothing to do with Sidemen anymore, or somehow that changed. I don't know. I could be wrong, but okay. Actually, no. Sorry. The roast of Talia did not get affected.
So by the way, shout out to this channel right here for re-uploading the video I made a long time ago, 3 months ago, with the same thumbnail, and having this very similar title card that I made myself.
Again, I'm not trying to get praise for being the first one, but I just feel like telling the story because it's been long overdue at this point. If you want to see them, let me know. I will try one more time on my Prime Edits channel. And if it's out, it's out, okay? And if it's gone, you'll know why. Yeah.
Hello, Quandale Dingle here. I was caught running thy opposition's pockets in the streets of London. My grandfather, Henry Arthur Zinky Nuts, was apprehended in a matter of minutes after trying to rob a fish and chip shop. My acquaintance, Henry Bartholomew Dingle Nuts, was spotted giving his father's lemonade hose twisty wisties. What in tarnations? I forgot to dispose of my feces and made a big whoopsie in my diaper wipey. I beg of your pardons.